Um, Leah, what are we doing?
Um, strolling through a clock tower. A happy, friendly-go-lucky game.
Well, this should be fun. Hey everyone, welcome to a Halloween-themed Knuckleheads play. I'm Danny.
And I'm Leah.
And we're gonna go ahead and play Clock Tower, a game for the Super Nintendo that was only released in Japan, at least... I know there was the PS1 sequel released in America, but and there was a PS1 remake of this game, too.
Yeah, well, no, it was a PS1 port, because then it got ported to Windows 95,
PS1
and
port.
I think
Yeah.
DOS
I
as
call
well?
I call it a remake because it added some things and the music was different, but yeah, it is a port.
Yeah, they added a lot of extras.
Was the port Japan only, do you know?
They were all Japan only. They added more things into the PS1 edition. The music was a lot crisper and different.
Right.
The same sort of arrangement, but it's just different in sort of the quality and sound and stuff, and it's really good. Obviously sound effects are different and much better. Except the scissors effect gets a little bit grating after a while.
Yeah, it does sound a little more like it does sound a little more like actual giant blades scraping together, I think. I guess I haven't actually heard that in real life.
Yeah.
But anyway,
you got a lot of little extra cutaways as well, like the parrot.
Oh, close-ups.
Yeah, the close-ups,
right.
The TV as well.
Well, we'll see some of those in this game first. We should probably get into this.
We'll see like one, but
I think there are a couple more. Anyway, so
the zombie.
If we go ahead and look at the ending list here, you can see that I have gotten all the endings for this game, and there are 9, which is a lot. Most of them are bad. Most of them are game overs.
Yeah.
Everything from C up is completing the game. D down, you died. Unfortunately.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, anyway, there's also a quick start if you just want to skip the intro and everything, but we're gonna go ahead and watch the intro. Sorry, were you saying something?
It's been a long time.
Here we go. Wait, frenzy! Sorry.
Oh god, this music still, gives me goosebumps. Crazy goosebumps.
Yeah. To be fair, with the typo, this is not, an official translation or anything.
Yeah. Although I love the font. Hi, can I write everything in my life in this font?
I suppose you can probably download it from somewhere.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So there's Jennifer. She's going to be our protagonist for this game.
Also, canonically, 14 years old in this game.
Yes.
This game is said to take place somewhere in Norway. It's definitely...
Yeah.
It's definitely set in Europe, Eastern Europe.
Right. Yeah, I think I've heard Norway, too.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? I'm gonna double check it.
I believe the sequel says something about Norway, although I personally don't care for the sequel.
Yeah, I need to play
try
it
to get into
sometime.
It, but
I've played Clock Tower 2: The Struggle Within, which is known as Clock Tower Ghost Head. Because it's not actually it's a spin-off. So
right, because it's called Clock Tower 2 here, but Clock Tower 2 in Japan is the PS1 game, which is the sequel to this one.
Yeah.
But I just consider this to be Clock Tower 1, as it is as it is in Japan. So we can go ahead and talk to the others here to start off. It's a bit of a slow-paced game, but that's okay. Right, so Mary is, I guess, she is our rendezvous from the orphanage to this place, and Mr. Barrows is the one adopting us, but we haven't met him yet.
Exactly. Oh, okay. The systems that this game was on was Super Famicom, PlayStation, Windows, WonderSwan, and PS2. So it wasn't DOS. It was actually Windows 95. Yeah, the WonderSwan. Interesting.
So, our three characters, other characters here, by the way, are Lottie, Laura, and Anne. Lottie's a bit of an unusual name, and I had to look it up to see if I could get the correct pronunciation before this, but that seemed to be the general consensus I found. Again, unusual name.
Just be like a
uncommon, I should say, rather.
Yeah.
Hey, can you go find Miss Mary? Because Miss Mary's not coming back for some reason.
Oh, I actually really need to play Nightcry. The guy who created this, Hifumi Kono. He got that Kickstarter game, Nightcry, that came out like about 3 years ago on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the same sort of thing. Run away and try not to basically get spotted. Ooh,
Whoa.
Creepy music.
What's going on? I don't like the sound of that. So, Miss Mary's not coming back. It's been a while. If you talk to the others, they'll say the same thing again, so... we're gonna go ahead and try to find Miss Mary.
So yeah, this is basically just that while you have to wait, so you can get through the sequence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hated this part of the hallway, because sometimes those windows open.
Oh, I think I remember something like that.
Is it bad that I still got a chill down my spine?
What, the scream?
Yeah, like I forgot that happens.
Yeah.
I haven't played this game in a while, so...
So if you hit quick start, the game actually starts up here.
Yeah, so it's always best to kind of get to know the basic plot and why you're in this mansion.
Yes, and I think actually if we go upstairs right now, the floor above us will crack, and we could potentially die from that. So let's not do that. We can turn the lights back on, though.
Ooh. Ah, yes. Make it less scary.
I feel better already. So we could go out the crack, through the crack in this wall if we find a rock and smash it open, but that leads to something bad, so we're not going to do that.
Well, that's not the ending we were going for, was it?
Right, we are going for the best ending. There are actually two things you can do for the best ending. I won't say what they are just yet, though. But ending S is considered the best one. Whoa, there's a little weird glitch with Jennifer's portrait there. So Jennifer walks pretty slowly. You can make her move faster by tapping the cursor twice or pressing L or R, but that uses up stamina? Wait.
Yeah.
Why is my portrait red? That usually means I'm low on stamina. I didn't... What?
It also means you're, I think it also means if you're in, like, a stressful situation.
Right, I think fear has to do with it, too. Sometimes there's something in this box we need to get. There is some random generation to this game. Okay, that key could have either been in that box or in another secluded, creepy hallway.
At least we don't have to go up the other secluded hallway. Although we actually still do need to go up that hallway, so...
We do. TV's broken. I think that's something that works in the port.
Yeah, if it plays like really eerie, I think it's like ghostly faces show up on the TV in the PS1 port, and it does make some like creepy noises.
Yeah. But for now, let's...
So it's like one of the little cutaways that you get.
Door. Huh.
If you utilize a
Going
lot of running,
especially
you could
slow for
actually
some
beat
reason.
this game in like 20 minutes. So, but we're savoring as much of this game as possible because I don't get a chance to savor this game a lot.
There we go. There's a close-up.
That's one of the cut-ups. Yeah, the cut-ups? The cutaways?
Yeah, for some reason, I guess her stamina's just gone. I don't know why. It looks like the left bed isn't used. There's also a parrot. You can't really see... Oh, no, you can if you look closely. You see the parrot in the cage?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I wonder what the
that's,
parrot has to say. Let's find out. Huh. I think I made a boo-boo.
In the port, it's actually much easier to hear what he says. It goes like, I kill you! I kill you!
So there's actually a simple way to get rid of this guy. Just shut him up. He won't make a peep now. Also, to regain stamina, if you walk and stop, I think after a moment Jennifer will sit down and rest.
Yeah, there you go. So you have to like stop with Y if I remember correctly?
It's X. Y is what you use
X,
to select things.
Oh,
B is the button you
right.
mash when you're in peril, I believe, to make
Yeah.
Jennifer,
Your panic button.
yeah. As you can see, the portrait's slowly changing back to orange. And I think it should go to green in a moment. And blue is the best condition, so let's go ahead and get her
So yeah, it's
rested
like
up to that.
if you stay in red, anytime that you're faced with like panic situations, it kills you instantly, so you're not able to sort of block it from happening.
No. I think you can still do that. It's just you have to mash faster. I think I had to remember that being a thing. It won't instantly kill you. I don't know why this is taking so long. Oh, now it's yellow.
Oh, they're more prone to tripping or falling, and most likely to be
Yes, that's another thing.
to be killed. Yeah, so you will trip in certain areas. There's like, what's it? The one hallway that you run through, and it's another hallway that you run through, and the floor completely caves in, and then you actually can't use that part of the hallway like afterwards. So just don't look in the mirror.
I know not to look in the mirror. I remember that. So we have Miss Mary's perfume. Don't know what we're gonna use that for yet, but... Well, I mean, I do. But you might not.
Yes.
Not you, Leah.
Oh no, I don't know anything about this game that I've beat several times and could do a full 20-minute run of it.
Oh, you might be surprised at the little detail you can forget and then results in a death. It's happened before, I think, to both of us. Like, you forget one little thing, and you can't get the best ending. You really have to know how to play this game.
Oh no, I actually do.
Well, I do too, but it's still happened to both of us.
Oh, that's true.
Where we just
That's until I kept playing it over and over again.
I think it happened to me, like, once, way back in the day. Oh. You know, I think there is one point where if you run the sink in the port, there's blood on your hands.
You get, I think it's actually in this version. I know you get the maggots on her hands.
Oh, gross. You know what? Let's not do
know.
either of those. Let's just see. Wah!
Oh, that dripping noise is like...
Well...
Laura! Can you give me this? Sorry, I was trying to remember the lyrics to Laura by Scissor Sisters, and then... Oh my... Oh.
So, there's Scissorman.
Baby demon child. What coincidence, I started singing a song called, Laura.
Oh, wait, I went the wrong way.
Oh yeah, he actually can't get you in that hallway if I remember correctly. Or, no, I think he can get...
No, you can. But this is actually, it's actually better to go back this way. Don't worry, Bobby's super slow, it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, it always like lags a little bit like at that particular section, and I've never understood why.
So, yeah, if you don't get rid of the parrot in this room, he totally rats you out. And Bobby will... It's not instant death. He'll stab his scissors and force you out of your hiding place.
Yeah. Also, like, the game's AI, does recognize if you use the same hiding spot, like, over and over again. So it's always good to change up your hiding spots, like, as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could hide in the bathroom, but he will still find you in there, so...
I think, actually, if you hide in that particular bathroom and lock the door, I believe I've read that there's, like, a 50-50 chance he'll get you.
Yeah, no, he always
Something
stabs
like
his scissors through the door for me.
Yeah, I think that's more... I've heard it's something like 50-50, but I wouldn't chance that. Because if he gets through to you, you know, you're in an enclosed area, and you've got to try to get past him. If he catches you, you're not instantly dead. You do have a chance to mash and push him over.
Yeah,
so it's not instant death or anything.
He always does a thing where he swings his scissors at you, and then, like, tries to slam them down, but you, like, stop them with your hands, and then push him over.
Yeah.
If he does it, then he immediately knocks you over, and if you're in, like, the red, you're pretty much dead right away.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, creepy telephone ringing.
There is also some random generation to the rooms. They're sometimes in different spots.
There is
This door is locked.
There is 2 rooms in the West Wing that will always stay the same, no matter how you load up the game. But there is always, like, 5 rooms that will always swap. So they will never always be in the same place.
So there are a couple things we need to get in here for later. There's this. There's a rope. And I believe this here is insecticide?
Yes. So you can actually use that as one of the ways to stop Bobby, but if you're in the red, that's another thing that can kill you.
Oh yeah, this is actually where I was originally headed for before I remembered I set up the whole parrot situation, so I might as well use that.
Yeah.
So you actually need to have Jennifer try to climb that first before you can push this box. If you are running from Bobby, though, she will find the strength to actually climb up and over that.
She just, like, vaults over it, practically. But that is also one of the hiding spots that you can use that I believe you won't get caught in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've never been caught by him in this area. I think you can use it multiple times, too.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful, because there's some places you check and just bad things happen. There are also some keys we need to get, and I don't remember where all of them are, so, oh, the switch is broken. I think that's everything in there. And just to point something out, when I said the key that we got earlier could be in one of 2 spots, this is the other one over here. It can be behind this crate, up in this little bird's nest area. But it's not, so let's go ahead and leave. You know what? Let's run a little. I know it might use some stamina, but...
As long as you use it sparingly, then you're fine.
Here's the thing. You don't want to check the window. You might be tempted to see what's going on with that scream, but trust me, don't.
It'll just set you up for a bad time. Lord knows we don't want a bad time.
Yeah. So, just to, if you're wondering what happens, if you look out the window, Anne dies at that point. If she's not already dead. If you don't go to the bathroom first and you go to the left side instead, or you go to that one crack in the wall at the beginning, I talked about earlier, Anne dies.
Yeah,
And Laura is potentially alive. Is there something I need to get in here? I don't remember.
Oh god, I hate that part of the room. I think, in this, in the PS1 version, I think the heads on the wall actually move.
Yeah, and I know there is, like, a weird little zombie puppet that can come to life.
Yeah, it's like, I've only ever
in there.
encountered it once. It's like another cutaway that you get. But it's like, it's not the easiest to encounter. But, like I said in the PS1 version...
I don't think there's anything in here I don't think there's anything in here we need to get. Or...
Oh, there's something.
What is this? No, hang on. What's that? What? Little fudge? Oh! You know...
Blood and guts and stuff. I always wondered if that was a brain or a heart. I'm just like... It looks more brain-like, though.
Something you need to live, probably.
Yeah, something that definitely should not be on the outside of a human body.
Nothing in there?
It's like, I can't remember if it's like, what the variable is, of it happening. Like, it's like a 1 in whatever chance, that it does cut away to that. But, in the PS1 version, that does actually cut straight to the zombie in the locker. And it comes alive, and you need the knife, which is an extra... It's an extra item included in the PS1 version, is you need the knife before you open that locker, because it does actually come alive, so...
Yeah. I don't like this room. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I hate that so much, that room.
And I didn't find anything useful.
Yeah.
Let's go downstairs. There are certain things you need to accomplish before trying to get to the end game, but there's not a particular order you need to do some things in.
Yeah, it's just correctly. Like... Well, for some of them, it's things you need in, like, certain areas to progress.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to get, like, certain items.
Yeah. Let's check this room. What do we have here?
So these two rooms on this floor can actually swap. So, one will
I think I
be
remember.
on the top. Yeah, oh god, I hated this room so much. It's just so creepy.
I don't think there's anything I need to get in here.
No.
And I know you can find Bobby waiting for you, so...
You click on, like, one of... Yeah, because if you, like, examine one of the mannequins, one of their heads falls off and the other gets, like, knocked over. I think there is a varied chance that you can actually avoid that from happening, but it's very, very rare.
I just remember, too, there is a particular room that's always on this top floor. Or, you know what, I say that and I'm not 100% sure, but I remember it being on the top floor that we need to go to.
Yes, oh yeah. Yeah, because there's the, no, it's actually 4 rooms that swap. It's the music room. It's the music room, the library, and the can't even remember what it was. It was the
Well,
like
there's one
meat
room that's
or
I
something.
think is always. There's one room that you just can't access, I believe.
Here's the second bathroom.
Okay.
Cat.
Now, I know this is the case with another room, but is there a chance that can be Bobby?
I think so, but it's not as common. There is a chance.
I don't know we mentioned it, but Bobby is Scissorman's name, Bobby Barrows.
Yeah.
In fact, I actually knew him as Bobby Barrows before Scissorman.
Yeah, he's commonly known as Scissorman. Oh.
Alright. I mean, there is something we need to get in here. So.
Man, does Bobby ever clean his room?
It's a big clown doll. Just looking at the things we can click on. A French doll. It's hung from the ceiling. Well, that's nice.
What is it? Man, imagine that big open closet next to your, like, bed. Your teeny wee baby bed.
It's dirty with stains and dust. I guess nothing of interest there.
Can't believe Bobby peed the bed.
I can. It's worth mentioning this Bobby Barrows is a 9-year-old child.
Can't believe Bobby at 27 is still, like, peeing his bed.
Of course. You gotta take a shot at Bobby Henches, don't you?
So yeah, these are the two rooms.
Oh yeah, I remember this room.
Yeah, these 2 rooms will always remain in the same place. But yeah, it's like the meat room or something, or whatever it is. It's a place where they keep like a bunch of like caged animals. The cage room, that's what it was called. Yeah, it's the cage room, the second bathroom, and the music room. And a room that you could never actually open the door for. It's just there for show.
Yes.
Those are 4
Which
rooms
I think in
that
the
will
PS1
always...
version is a bathroom.
Oh. God, I'm gonna have to scan the PS1 version now. Scan through it.
Okay, so there's nothing in there. But if Anne dies, she gets thrown out that window. And if you go in here, it'll be cracked.
Yeah.
Alright, there's something in here we need to do. We need to get... Is that the light switch?
I don't think it actually works.
The switch is broken. What the heck? I remember needing to do something in this room. Because I know there's something we need to get. But what the heck do we click on?
We tried by the bedside table, maybe?
I tried the bedside table. This right here?
Yeah.
And it's not... Can't click on anything.
By the cloud? No.
Do you think maybe we need to come back to this room later?
Oh, wait, no, we actually do, I think. I think we might do, yeah.
I told you might not remember everything about this game. There's a lot to it.
Oh, shush. I'm actually looking up differences between the PS1 and Super Nintendo versions of this game. Oh, there's like pre-rendered cutscenes as well. And, like, the fog is, much clearer? Or crisp? Maybe sometime we should actually do a playthrough of the PS1 version as well.
If we could, honestly, that would be fun.
Yeah, because I want to actually, like, I need to actually play through it properly.
Now, what do we need to do to gain access to... I think maybe that phone room.
Yes.
What do we have there? That's a poorly sealed up wall.
Okay, fire the decorator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So apparently the PS1 version, Jennifer actually tires much more easily by running than she did in this version. But she also recovers
really?
a lot quicker. And you now have to save the game manually rather than having the game save automatically for every room.
Oh.
It's also...
Guess that can be considered a good and bad thing.
Yeah. It's also disabled while you're being chased, the ability to save. And you can't pause either. Well, actually, you just can't pause in general. Scissorman also has a few additional places to suddenly show up and surprise you, compared to this game.
Interesting.
Oh! When the parrot's let out of its cage, instead of "I'll get you," it now screams "I'll kill you." So it does say "I'll get you." I'd take a couple of steps forward if I were you. Just not to...
no, 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 no.
Special item we need.
No, 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 no. I don't like... I saw that face. Yeah, let's go... Why don't we go over and play the piano? No, thanks.
Bobby just poking his head out every so often with his little shit-eating grin. That would be funny to animate.
You know, it would be. Let's go. I have to play the piano to summon him, but I'm always paranoid that he'll just jump down anyway.
Yeah.
I believe this is the library.
Oh, okay. The faucet does spit out blood or maggots in the Super Nintendo version.
Oh, no. This room is important, though. Oh, but I think we need a key for this room. Oof. Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a close-up
key
of
is
that
in
in the PS1 version as well. Oh, it's the taxidermy room. That's what that weird, creepy room with all, like, the organs in jars was. That does actually make sense.
So we're gonna go ahead and let this crow out. If we can't get out of this mansion, at least the crow can.
Jennifer's such a sweet girl, I love her.
I agree.
Oh, you're not gonna let the rats free?
Can you?
Yeah, you can actually let the rats go.
Oh, didn't realize that.
Yeah, you just click on the other. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I still have the key. I didn't know it worked for both. I thought it was just for the crow. Yeah, I'll help the rats.
I actually always do both. Yes, good. Help the rats, because rats are cute.
Well, sometimes. The rats ran away. Did I free them?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess they stopped making noise, so... You know, it feels ominous when Jennifer's all the way on the side of the screen. You can't see anything in front of her.
Oh, no.
Now, I know there is a room down here that's very important that will always stay in the same area. What do we have here? I don't like it.
It's just a distraction anyway. I think... No, you can't even get a rock from there. Because that's one of the ways to get to the first room on the side with the big hole in the wall. Because you need to climb up there to get a rock and then, like, basically break the window.
Okay, so this room we can't get in. That's the one, that would be the bathroom in the port, I believe. Here's the room that will always be in the same area, to my knowledge. Oh, but it's locked.
Well, let's, wonder how we actually get that then. Oh, I just had a wee hiccup.
The library. Now, I know that you can encounter Bobby in here. Do you remember if there's something we need to get in here?
Try examining the shelves.
Okay. Various technical books. This crevice looks pretty deep. Oh, there's something shiny in there.
See, that always bothers me because I'm like, what is in there?
Oh, you can't. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like pocketed key.
No.
What the heck?
No.
The author's name is Faded. Okay. Lots of technical books. Huh?
Ooh.
What is it?
Try
what is it, Jennifer?
Books on the floor.
Oh, can we turn the... Hold on. Can we turn the light on? Of course.
Yeah,
let's try the books on the floor. Looks like a very old magazine. A maternity magazine. Oh, that's it. Just a little lore for you.
A maternity magazine. All my mind goes to is just quotes from Mean Girls now. Don't have sex, or you will get pregnant and die. Don't have sex in the missionary position, don't have sex standing up, just don't do it, okay?
Standing up? How does that... You know what? I don't want to know.
I don't want to, make your mind impure. And we're back.
Okay. Decided to let Jennifer get some rest there, because if we run into Bobby with low stamina, that's not good.
I'm actually trying to see if I can find a guide, just to, see if there's
Pretty sure
any
we can't
other...
get out this door because there's a crate in front of it on the other end. Sorry.
Yes. But that's one of the places you can end up, getting through later? I can't actually remember, how you get through that door, though. I think it's just one of those places that you have to end up through,
Wait a minute. I just remembered something. There's a chance if we go in the telephone room, that could be bad in certain situations. Because if we go into it and find a certain something in there, we can't get the best ending, I believe. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Now, I believe...
We don't want to break that sequence.
Yeah. I believe there are, insects in here. Like, some kind of parasite.
They're actually cockroaches, if I remember correctly.
Cockroaches?
Yeah.
Well, whatever they are, they're... No,
yeah.
I don't think... Are those cockroaches?
Yeah, those are cockroaches. The little, antenna.
They can kill Jennifer, I think. I don't remember.
If she's in the red, they don't actually kill her. she just gets them all over her, and you have to basically like leave the room to come back in.
You also definitely don't want to open that because there could be bad things. I think the fridge has an item but we don't actually need it. Is the fridge safe to open? Do you remember?
Yeah, fridge is safe to open. It will just give you a ham.
Okay. Didn't know if there was any other kind of creature in there that was going to be a bleh.
No.
But you definitely don't want to touch the wine rack.
It's another thing that's based on variables as well.
Mm-hmm.
There is a drink that can knock you out, and you will end up being, like, locked in a cell.
Also, Jennifer shouldn't be drinking wine anyway.
It can restore your stamina.
You can get the car keys and leave, but that results in a bad ending, so don't do that either.
Yeah, basically there are 2 endings that you can get through doing the escape through the car.
Yeah, and the 2 endings depend on depend on who you've seen die. Or how many you've seen die.
Yeah, because if you watch one of them die, if I remember correctly, if you see one of them die, it's the text-based ending screen that basically says that Jennifer...
Oh no, that's if you see both of them. If it's the one person, it's the scene in the car.
Yeah, so there is an alternate scene in the car if you do see like one person die. No, it is both. Because I've done that ending like so many times.
No, it's for sure. For sure, if it's that you're talking about ending H in the car. That is for sure if you've only seen one person die and just leave.
To Google.
I'm positive on that one.
Ending S, ending A. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you see both friends die, she escapes back to the orphanage where she's found dead in her room 3 days later.
Yeah.
But if you only see one ending, you see a cutscene after the whole credit. You have to basically wait through the credit sequence, but you do get like a unique credit sequence picture where it's just a picture of like the car escaping the mansion. But after the credits, there is like a small cutscene where you're just looking at Jennifer through the rear view mirror, and you see a pair of scissors pop up in the back seat.
Mm-hmm. Seems to have been recently used. Yes, some of the drink is still in there. Don't drink it. No, don't. Okay. I was like, wait, did I mess up?
You actually can't drink that.
Alright, let's go back into Bobby's room and see if we can find what we were looking for. That is not Bobby's room.
Oh, he's just second room over.
I think this is the right room. Now, yes, I think a key was left on it. Pocketed the ceremony key. Wait a minute,
Oh no, you were able to do that quite early on. I forgot you actually had to press the
box.
box.
Okay, never mind. But I guess I was confused because...
Oh,
hello,
that music is very creepy. You might want to run past her. Far, friend.
Okay, well, now that that's out of the way, let's go this way.
Oh,
right, the ceremony key was what we need to get from his room, and it's weird. I didn't see the second clickable area. I don't know if there's something I had to do to trigger that, or if I just missed it. But either way, we've got it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jennifer. I probably shouldn't be running, but... Okay, whoa, hold on. I remember something can go wrong in here. Bad.
The best way to get through this really quickly without having to hide is just, like, run out through... Just basically run into the next room and then run back out again.
Does that work?
Yeah. I do it, like, all the time. So yeah, run back out. And it will trigger, like, this handy-dandy cutscene.
Oh, yes, I remember. That's how you get this.
So, if you don't have that plank down, Jennifer automatically jumps across it in a panic, and it does break the floor. So if you've not got the plank down, that's what you need the rope for.
See, I forgot that it triggered that cutscene.
Yeah.
Sometimes
sometimes it's like a one whatever chance is like you always get like you'll get a cat sometimes.
Yeah, it can be either Bobby or a cat.
It's 9 times out of 10 it's always Bobby.
It seems to be more often than not.
Uh-huh.
What do we have here? Yeah, see, I thought you meant just, like, entering and leaving a room would, like, get rid of him, and I'm like, I don't remember that working, but that one in particular, yes. We found a secret passage.
Secret government room.
What delights can be found in here? Oh!
Who is this secret government man in the corner?
It's by the way, that is a full-on skeleton. It's not even just a corpse.
Oh, it's a skeleton! Sorry.
Patience,
I'm so
newborn
sorry.
babies. A chart of some sort. Mary's and Patience names. Name of the master of the house. Mary Barrows. So, we actually didn't know Mary's last name before. So, she's married to Mr. Barrows, who we haven't met. Why didn't she mention that to us? That seems weird, doesn't it? A black medical bag.
Because until you see that, it does actually set you up to like think that maybe Miss Mary is like an assistant to him.
So, Walter Simpson is Jennifer's father, because her last name is Simpson. I hadn't mentioned that before, but let's mention somewhere, like, some supplemental material, and obviously you can infer it from this as well. So, there's a memo with his body. Oh. This is the third day. I, Dr. Walter Simpson, have been in here. I'll not last long. Before I die, I will record this. This is creepy. It says all crap.
I know, right?
There are twin children who are a blemish on this world. When the lady was to give birth, I was called to this house. She gave birth to 2 No. Demons. When they were born, they ate my right hand.
Oh,
They were
my God.
ill, their bodies deformed. They should have died. But they lived. I should have tried to... Breathing is painful. Well, what were you gonna say? Or right, whatever. The air in this room is already gone. They are in a cradle under the star. Oh, Jennifer.
It's crazy because Jennifer would have been like about 5 when this happened, considering this game takes place in 1995. To be very specific.
I think actually it might have been... No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It is,
Yeah,
it
she
is
would be 5.
9 years. It is 9 years after the fact. So... We now have knowledge that we cannot trust Mary. And that is actually very important. Because even if you've played this game and you know Mary is bad... Oh, it's going through the thing like she hasn't seen it before. You may actually know Mary is bad when playing this game, but it's important that Jennifer knows. If Jennifer doesn't know, it can lead to something bad. There's a room you can walk into, and Mary will be there. And because Jennifer doesn't know she can't trust her, she'll take a drink that Mary gives her and pass out. And that'll lead to you not being able to get ending S. You can still beat the game, but it's not ideal. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and head back to the, I believe it's the West Wing?
East Wing.
Okay, we're back here. And yes, there is another, thing with the Mary situation, depending on, whether or not you know you can't trust her. Because if you walk into that room and you find her and you know she's bad, it won't she can kill you, but it won't automatically result in what's it called?
Game over? No.
Or the you not being able to get the best ending. Okay, so
Yes.
This room is important because there's also some information we need. There's a note here. Time will cause adherence. The clock tower's clock stopped.
I love this music, because it's terrifying.
Yeah, really. I believe this mural on the wall is also important. Part of it's hidden behind that shelf. Well, move it!
So, like we've said with the whole variance in this game, if you don't require the scepter, if you don't have to get the scepter, no, it is if you don't require the scepter from the music room that we.
I know what you're saying.
Yes.
The solution to this game can be done in one of two ways. It's either the scepter or the demon idol. The scepter is slower, and you need a little more to do that, but if you get the demon idol, you're set. Unfortunately, we got the scepter, so we're gonna have to play through this a little more slowly. The thing is, we're getting close to the point in the game where we have everything we need to finish the game, but what we need to stop and ask ourselves is, do we have everything to finish the game? Checking our inventory here, we have the perfume, the rope, the black robe, the staff, the cage key, ham, and the car key. Can you think of anything we might be missing?
Oh, we are. So, we need the perfume and the robe for the ceremony.
We need knowledge of how to defeat Bobby And we actually have
Yes.
that.
So we have that because the clock tower's clock stopped.
We have knowledge that Mary is evil, which is also important.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and see, I guess, if we can get this passageway opened, and then we'll do a last-minute check.
So yeah, if I remember correctly, you don't actually need to check the mural on the wall if you have the demon idol. Or I think it is one of those things, I can't actually remember if you do need to check it exactly.
I'm pretty sure you don't even need that last room you went to. I'm pretty sure you don't need that at all if you have the demon idol.
Yeah, because you know to put the demon idol on the... well, yeah.
I'm supposed to put the staff in there, aren't I? Do I need to take these out?
Yes, actually, you do, if I remember correctly.
She won't do it. Let's see here. It depicts a ceremony. That room's somewhere in this house. Yes, we have.
Come on, Jennifer, do it.
Okay,
Oh,
she did it.
Yes!
We needed to look at that mural more closely.
Yeah,
I guess there was a part we missed. Okay, so last chance to make sure we have everything we need. Perfume, rope, black robe, cage key, ham, car key. I think the only thing we really need are the perfume and the black robe.
Exactly. And we will see why once we go to wherever that leads.
Here we go. The cult goes pretty far down. I can descend with this ladder here. This is the point of no return. I don't even know if you can climb back up this ladder.
You can. You can.
You can?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
It's, once you get beyond the next area is where you can't actually, go back up. Or just go back in general.
Gosh, this is creepy.
It's that wind whistling noise.
Oh.
Who is that, I wonder?
I think I need to approach the dog first.
So you need you need to approach
Something's
the dog.
There. Ugh. Sounds like a dog. Yeah, yeah, it does sound like a dog, doesn't it? Do I use the robe on the dog?
So you've got to...
I mean, I know I'm supposed to put it on.
You have to get closer to the dog. Once the dog,
Here we go.
Oh. Put... Yes.
Now we can walk past the dog. However, we cannot walk back after this.
Yeah.
Now, it's also very important that we move to the right first. Lottie! Oh no, what ceremony went on here?
I know, right?
She's still alive.
Nah, she's just taking a nap.
Barely.
So, unfortunately, Lottie's the only one that never actually lives.
Yeah.
Like, in any of the
It's possible
endings.
to save. It is possible because if you remember, Anne is still alive, so it may be possible to save her. But Anne can die too. If you see Anne die, then it's possible to save Laura as well. Lottie, however, no go.
Yeah, like, every possible scenario that she can appear in beyond the girls going missing is she will likely be killed. Because it's this one, but there's another one.
Oh. Wrong area. There's an elevator, but, no use for that just yet. Alright, well, let's keep going. What's that thing? Can't interact with it yet, anyway. What's this? Nothing of importance, apparently. There's a can here. Kerosene. Jeez, this is freaky. Just this vast cavern underneath the mansion.
I know, right? It's the fact that all the candles are lit. Like, dude, those must be like some mega super long-lasting candles. Like, I've heard of 80-hour candles.
Someone was just down here. I mean, they probably maintain them.
Oh, they're probably just like battery-powered tea lights that you can get from like a store.
No, this is interesting. What's this? The glow over here? Oh. Is this a magic show?
Presto changeo!
Oh!
Well, that certainly isn't a magic show I ever wanted to see.
So, Jennifer's father mentioned that there are... Oh, that trip always happens. There were two twins born. Bobby's the first, and this is Dan. He's a different type of monster than Bobby. Let's get the heck up this slope.
So, Bobby's a mental monster. Dan is a... Oh, that first fall actually always happens.
It does.
Yeah.
Does. In fact, I think don't even need to tap. I'm safe now.
Yeah, once you get like halfway up, then you're fine.
Well, if we missed anything, we're about to find out.
Actually,
because stepping in this elevator...
Oh!
Okay.
The absolute fear of, like, that part. Do you know, I actually, I died in that elevator, on my first playthrough of this, when I was, like, 17. Because I didn't know everything.
If you don't have everything you need...
Or if you don't know everything.
Wait. Yeah. Your knowledge also affects that. No. This turns the clock tower's gears on.
So this
and
is
there
what
were
they
hints, yes, that this is Bobby's weakness. And look who that is. Jennifer needs a moment. I would too. It's Anne! Ah!
So remember that crow we saved earlier? Well, look who brought
Yep.
some friends to pay back the favor.
Yeah.
Crows are very loyal creatures.
Freeing the crow is essential to beating the game, at least in this ending. So, Dan is dead, Bobby's dead, and now Mary's dead. Mr. Barrows, you can meet, but we didn't find him. He's probably still alive, but he's not gonna do us any harm.
I love the extra care that they put into making the clock strike exactly on 12.
Well, I don't... Well, it's not 12, though.
It's like 12:20. Man, imagine if they actually stood there in the rain for like about 20 minutes.
Well, I think they're under the door. They're under the doorway.
Ah, yeah. It's really interesting that they only ever animated Jennifer for this.
Oh, yeah. I guess because
Yeah.
she's in front of the other one. So, this is one of the two best endings you can get. The other one being where you save Laura. And I chose to save Anne just because Laura's death in the bathtub is really iconic.
Yeah,
There is another
it's
death
like,
that Laura can have where you find her body stuffed inside a suit of armor, but you can only see that if Anne dies first. And Anne can die either by falling out a window if you see Laura die first, or Bobby will jump through the stained glass at the
foyer?
in that I think it's the West Wing. He'll jump through it with his scissors
it's the
like
East
impaled
Wing
through
foyer.
her.
He comes
I
crashing
think
down through
actually-
the sunroof.
Well, that's called the West Wing Key in that area. So I think it's the West Wing.
Oh,
But either
oh,
way,
no, I
that
thought it was
area.
just- well.
Maybe they don't really make it clear. But anyway, that area, she can be killed in there. Or if you go through that crack in the wall at the beginning, you can see her drown in the pool.
Yeah.
Well, not really drowned. She gets dragged under and killed by Bobby. So actually, probably impaled. I love this music.
Oh, I know, same. So, an interesting thing about that thing in the wall, that is actually not a Bobby encounter. The shiny thing that in the wall in the library is actually a key that you can get. It's an optional
really?
key because, yeah, it's an optional key because you don't actually need it. It's very very
Well,
handy.
she wouldn't pick it up for me.
You need a lantern, and in order to do it, they say in particular, in order to get it, you need Anne to die via the screen corridor.
Oh, and is it
Yeah,
in that room afterward? Like
basically-
the room she falls out of?
it says the crevice has nothing truly needed but the green key, which you can use to get yourself out of jail with. But since you need the lantern, in which you need Anne to die via scream corridor, and Lottie already comes to the rescue, it's not worth getting unless you plan multiple trips to the shed.
Oh. And the shed is where you can meet Mr. Barrows. Maybe we'll take a look at some of the other endings of this game just for a bonus, but this is the one I wanted to get.
We should definitely take a look at the
And-
other, like, encounters or that.
Yes, but for now, thank you so much for joining us for Clock Tower. Leah showed me this game back in 2010, and it was instantly enrapturing for me. I love it. It's really scary for a Super Nintendo game. I think everyone who's played it admits that.
It's extremely atmospheric horror, and I love it.
It's great, and honestly, I would love a full remaster of this game, where you have more endings, where you can save everyone, save one, save two, what have you. That is my dream, but as far-fetched, that's pretty far-fetched. There was a remake planned at one point, I remember.
It was remothered. It was originally remothered, but they reworked it into Remothered Tormented Fathers, which was is its own game, and it's since come out on Steam and PS4 and Xbox.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. This is a special Halloween Knuckleheads play. Maybe we'll do some more. We'll see how it works out, but
super
thanks.
Spooky.
What was that?
I went super spooky.
Thanks for joining, everyone. See you next time.
See ya!